What is going on, guys? My name is Matt. I'm going to help you automate your fitness business. Now, today I'm going to be going over how you can track program duration inside Go High Level. So in this situation, you've sold a client for an 8 to 12 week program, 8 or 12 week program, and you want to be able to track where they are at the current life cycle of their coaching. So this is really important to make sure that you're actually staying on top of your sales, so you know when to resell someone, but also you can set in checkpoints for you to check in on that person when you may have potentially forgot. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to open up Go High Level, and we need a custom value that can be set for what week this person is in. So the easiest way to do this is go into settings and go into custom fields, not custom values. And we need to create a new field called program number or week number. So you would just set the value to be a number, and I've got it in here. I just created it. Where have we got it? So type in program, it should come up. Program week, there we go. It's in the contact field, and it's just a number value. Super simple stuff. So the workflow that we're going to set up is this one here. I'm going to walk through it with you. It's pretty long, so just we'll go through it together and how to actually set them up and kind of what you need for it. So before I do that, you do need a pipeline. So a pipeline is just something that you can track your sales in. So this one's super basic. It's literally just inquired and then sold. Obviously, you'll have more steps in here, but I just wanted to break it down in the video nice and easy. So we've got inquired, so we had a contact in here, and then we have a 8-week program sold and a 12-week program sold. So what would happen here, if you move any of your opportunities into this 8-week program sold, it would then fire up this workflow. Same thing with the 12-week sold. It's the same workflow. It's just two different entry points, and also an if statement that handles if it's 8-week or 12-week. Just saves yourself a bit of time and less cluttered workflow. So program tracking workflows. And if we have a look at the trigger here, our pipeline stage change. So in pipeline sales, pipeline stage is 12-week program sold. And this one here, in pipeline sales, pipeline stage, 8-week program sold. Cool. And our condition here is if workflow trigger is pipeline stage changed 8-week, which is this one here. So this will run, and if it's the 12-week run, this will run, right? So on the left here, we've first got a welcome message. So welcome to 8-week program. This needs to be a part of your standard onboarding process. You're probably just adding this into your onboarding process, but this is not your sole onboarding, but just have a welcome message of sorts. And what you need to do is update that contact field that we set in the previous, that we set up in the previous step. So what we do is we go the update contact data field workflow step. We then find our program week custom field. So if you open this up and scroll all the way to the bottom, you'll see this section with custom fields, and we go program week. And because it's 8 weeks, we're setting that to 8. Now, it's pretty self-explanatory for the rest of this here, but I wanted to go through it step by step and potentially walk through what you can add into your client's journey to make it better for them. So obviously, you've got your 7-day workflow wait step, which then has a message that says, hey, 1 week in, how's things going so far? And then obviously you update your program week to 7, and then delays 7 days, updates to 6, so on and so forth. It's down the bottom here where things start to get really really important. So when you're getting to 2 weeks left in the program, you want to send yourself a message that pretty much informs you that someone is close to being at the point where you need to get in touch with them to discuss their goals and potentially resell them. This will allow you to take a client, you might have charged $1,000 for 8 weeks. It is so much easier to resell that person into another 8 weeks than it is to find a new client. So you're literally doubling your revenue from one person if you resell them and don't just let people go. So what you're going to do is 2 weeks before that, you're going to notify yourself to call that person or book them in for their a goal setting review or goal setting and review. So you can discuss how far they've come, how they've been going, potentially get a testimonial, and ask them, are they 100% satisfied with their journey? Did the results in week 5 and week 6 where they forgot to track their food and went on a few benders, did that really impact the progress that they'd wish they'd made at this point in time? It's literally just going over the original sales call, but with 8 weeks or 6 in this situation, 6 weeks worth of data, saying, okay, cool, did you perform at your best? And if they say no, then you have new pain points to cycle over in their journey and in their mindset in order to like resell that. So if it's like, okay, cool, well, in the beginning, I told you that accountability, external accountability is going to keep you on track, so that becomes an internal habit for you to like lose weight. And, you know, I kept you accountable between week 5 and week 6. You still did the wrong thing, but you know that it's the wrong thing now, and you were held accountable for your actions. But it looks like we're going to need to work on that, you know, for the next 10 to 12 weeks. And they will agree with you because they know that they've made the mistake, right? Which gives you the direct route, selling them into a full amount package, or putting them on a weekly cost. So another 12 weeks at, you know, $100 a week or whatever it is. So with that being said, you then have another weight step, another 7 days, update contact field, week 1, and then down to week 0. With this information, you should be seeing like an increase in retention. But if you are someone who like forgets to do the basic like messaging from your clients, for your clients, you know, the welfare checks, the how did you go this week, all of that kind of stuff, you can add this into this workflow. And it really is so simple, but will save you a significant amount of time, especially when you get up to that 30, 40, 50, 60, 100, 200 client stage. And it allows that personal touch just to remain in your coaching service, so people don't just feel like a number. And it's really helpful. So one thing that I will mention though, if you are doing this, then you really want to be coaching through the conversations tab. So if people ask you questions, if like via text, and you don't have like a platform that you message people back and forth on, like this is probably where you want to be coaching from. It's not bad. It's also just like houses everything all in one place for you on GHL. If you are struggling with GHL and you need a course on how to set it up for you, in my free school community, I've got Fitness Automations 101. You can go through and set yourself up. I'm also doing free one-on-one calls. I'll probably take this away in the new year just because I don't have the time. And I like to chat with people, so these end up going overtime. So they've been really good so far. I really appreciate the time that I've been able to spend speaking to all these business owners. So if you wanted to jump on and have a chat, then 100% do that. Mind you, this community is just for fitness business owners. So if you're not a fitness business owner, I'm probably not going to let you in. So I will speak to you guys soon, and have a great day.